Hi everybody, welcome again to another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Welcome to my channel. Today I be sharing with you myself putting together the glass that I have purchased recently. The 73.9 gallons aquarium, right? So the glass is a little bit weighty. Should I say it's a lot weighty. So actually, maneuvering the glass from one section of my carport to the next was a challenge. I had to incorporate my kids and my wife to actually assist me in actually constructing, should I say, putting together of the aquariums. Normally, in constructing the aquarium, I would have actually placed the two, placed one short side and one long side, and do it vice versa on the other hand. So that means one particular short side end, I would have to brace back the tall pieces and insert the small piece. Now, because it is a inch, uh, it's a half inch thick glass, it's not that easy to brace this glass. So what I did instead was to place a long side, then a short side, and then I placed the next short side, and finally I placed the other long side. So therefore I had not to brace anything. Now I use I call it masking tape so as to actually help to hold the glass together so as to prevent the glass from actually falling apart. Yes, the silicone is going to eventually glue it together. However, silicone takes a while to dry. One thing that I love about using thick glass, heavy glass in building projects is that thick glass, heavy glass, it puts a lot of pressure on the silicone. Because it puts a lot of pressure on the silicone, what you find is that the silicone under so much pressure it holds best, right? If you never know, you know now. Silicone works best under pressure. So in putting the four pieces of glass together, it was no biggie getting the silicone to spread along the edges, because it's half inch and it's weighty. So when you place the beads of silicone along that half inch stretch, what you find is that in placing that half inch glass on the base of the aquarium, what you find is that so spread out that you don't have any problem, hardly the likelihood of it actually leaking. Now you see me actually wiping the sides of the aquarium, especially the base with aquarium silicone. It's a reason why I do that. Now, some persons it might look untidy, but as a aquarium builder, what I realize is that yes, the silicone is underneath the glass and it's under pressure from the glass itself. So therefore, the silicone will hold the glass together after several hours. No, but what happened is that when you wipe the silicone along the corners of the aquarium, it also acts as a means of shielding the edges, shielding the creases from possible puncture and from possible you know protrusion of anything that you might place in the aquarium. It's the first line of defense, protecting your aquarium from actually leaking, right? It's untidy sometimes, yes. But what some manufacturers actually do is to actually place what you call it edges around the aquarium, so it will actually hide the silicone that is rubbed along the side of the aquarium itself, right? So this aquarium, after actually placing the aquarium is being taped around the inside, I have actually left about roughly half inch space right at the edge so as to fit the glass on. Now the purpose of the tape actually being on the glass is so as to actually line the silicone with the glass edges itself. I do not want the silicone to be spread out too much on the glass. I want whenever I run my fingers along the edges, it forms a very smooth line. Okay, so after I have done that, I actually place the glass on along the tape edges, and I'm keen in the fact that if I leave the tape on the glass for too long, what will happen is that the tape itself would be a problem actually taking it up from the glass itself. So I have to now remove the tape roughly a few minutes after the entire aquarium have been placed together, and there is where the alcohol comes in, where I actually used alcohol as best as possible so as to wipe the excess silicone from the aquarium build itself. The maneuvering of the glasses actually risks the builder itself, himself or herself, right? Actually getting injured. And this is one of the reasons why it pays to actually get the edges of the glass of the aquarium beveled. Now, here you're seeing the aquarium filled with water. This is a few days, about 5 days after the aquarium have been built. Right now, I have actually ensured that the aquarium is actually sitting on some pieces of board, right? So what will happen is that it will stay like this for a while, and I will actually check on the edges, ensuring that there's no leakage, right? As I shared in, I think I've posted before, um, the weight of the glass itself on the silicone, right? It serves an advantage to the aquarium build. The heavier the glass is the less likely, if silicone is placed properly, is less likely that the aquarium may leak. All right, so this is like two videos in one, right? So here you see the building of the aquarium. It's a 73.9 gallon aquarium. It's made out of half-inch thick glass, and it's practically been water tested, right? uh the driveway is slightly slant, so you'll notice that the water in the aquarium, it has like it is leveled, should I say, it is flat, right, on the driveway. However, it is lean in the sense that it actually slants to the front of the yard, the front of the house, where in which the car will drive on the driveway, it comes up, right? So what is happening is that I chose to make this I chose to make this aquarium at the front of my yard, in the driveway, because the aquarium itself is weighty, right? So for me to actually build it inside or at the back, and then get it lifted to the front for transportation to its actual location, that will be a task by itself. Building an aquarium, you have to strategize as to the type of glass you use, the type of silicone, where you make your aquarium, the purpose of the aquarium, the height of the glass, all the works. This is really here for another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. It is hope that you have actually gleaned a little bit more on building aquariums. Stay tuned for the next share. It is hope that this share will encourage you and will keep your interest high, so that when you see the next year, you will want to come back for more after more after more. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Peace out. Catch you next time.